What if the thing keeping you stuck today is only your hesitation to rise? In the Gospel of John, chapter 5, verses 1 to 16, Jesus sees a man who had been ill for 38 years. That's more than like half of someone's lifetime. He just lay there paralyzed. But instead of immediately healing this man, Jesus asks him a powerful question. Do you want to be well? The response should have been quite a dull answer. But instead of an immediate and clear yes, the sick man starts with blaming circumstances. And when he states, before I can reach, someone else gets there, that kind of shows an attitude of despising the one that takes the initiative and effort to reach the pool before him. The man was so used to believing his paralytic waiting and accepted nothing would change. Also, his will of healing might have faded. As Pope Leo addressed to his general audience once, that this attitude of the paralytic becomes the pretext for avoiding responsibility. Instead, Jesus helps him to discover that his life is also in his hands. When he says to him, rise, take up your mat and walk. That is to raise himself up from his chronic situation. And that mat is not to be left or thrown away. It represents his past of sickness, his history. Until that moment, the past had blocked him. It had forced him to lie like a dead man. Now it is he who can take that mat and carry it wherever he wishes. He can decide what to make of his history. It is a matter of walking, taking responsibility for choosing what road to take. And this is thanks to Jesus. As parents and people of faith, we sometimes remain stuck in patterns of fear, anger, discouragement, or unhealthy habits. Our children also watch how we respond when life feels difficult. This gospel reminds us healing often begins when we choose to stand up in faith instead of remaining in the comfort of our limitations. Jesus is still asking us today, do you want to be made well? And when we say yes, He gives us the strength to rise. Today is the feast day of Saint Pat. Happy St. Patrick's Day. He is the patron saint of Ireland. He was born in Roman Britain and was captured by Irish raiders and enslaved in Ireland as a teenager. In his confession, in which he tells the experience of the 6 years he was captive, he writes, love for God and his fear grew in me, and so faith. In a single day I recited 100 prayers, and at night almost as many. I prayed in the woods and mountains, even before the dawn. Neither the snow nor the ice nor the rain seemed to touch me. During that imprisonment, at the end of 6 years, Patrick had, in a dream, a premonition of freedom. And obeying the vision he had as he slept, escaped surveillance and went the roughly 200 kilometers that separated him from the coast on foot. There he was able to induce some sailors to have pity on him, who took him aboard their ship and carried him back to Britain. After escaping, he later returned again following a vision he had as a missionary to Ireland. His bold preaching converted thousands. One famous moment tells of him using the shamrock to explain the mystery of the Holy Trinity. Legend also credits him with driving snakes out of Ireland, symbolizing his triumph over evil and paganism. His courage turned an entire nation towards Christ. Check out the description for the family prayer and activity. God bless you. See you tomorrow.